Human civilization is related to nature from prehistoric period to modern eras archaeologically. People were happy when ancient city was set up as per fulfilling their basic requirements. People have believed in many beliefs, and these have been passed down from generation to generations. One of the beliefs that the people of the Kathmandu Valley have been following is the pujas of the Nagas. The local beliefs of Naga and the deities are related to Hiti are linked with the cleanliness and management of the Hiti.
People get sick due to the curses of Nagas, and we do the Naga pujas. These all are for the Nagas. For some regions, all have dried up. For blessing from Naga, puja has to be done.
Superstitions and beliefs are other tools that were used to maintain Hities and its management's regulation. Damaging the waterworks is not even thinkable in those days. Geologically, however, it has a different logic.
Many people still believe that the stoppage of water flow from these water spouts are because of the Nagas being angry. People yesteryears used Nagas, frogs, fish, etc. to manage these water spouts, as we are trying to use the microscopic bacteria for the water management. For example, fish and frogs are not only devoured by snakes or Nagas, but also cleans the waterways.
Festivals have been created to draw attention to the city-level management. Popularly known as Bunga Dyo Jatra or Rato Machendranath, the longest jatra of the valley is directly linked with water management. There are direct links to water bodies like ponds or hitis that need to serve various activities of the jatra, making them maintaining the waterworks.
This festival is directly related with the water management of Patan, and what it proves is that for its management, a massive public participation is required for the water management.
All major ponds of Patan charged by the Rajkulo need to be filled with water before the fabrication of the Rath of Machendranath at Pulchok. All the locations where the Rath is halted are next to the water bodies like Pulchok, Gabal, Sundara, Lagankhel and Jaulakhel. Management, operation and maintenance of the upstream elements of the system was also challenging at that time. These city-level infrastructures were created. It is these jatras that have been the existence of the Hiti system even till today. Primarily, there were two water resources used by the Newars. Hiti, the water spouts at man-made depression, and two, the dog wells. The sources of both these water conduits were shallow groundwater. Lo Hiti, meaning stone spout, and Go Hiti, meaning spout at depression, are the two terminologies normally used by the Newars for the stone spouts. Besides the natural charging of the Hitis through local aquifers, people at that time also mastered the skill of recharging the local aquifers by convenience canals, popularly known as Dedha or Rajkulo through ponds. Networks of canals were made in such a way that the city could serve water both in quality and quantity to its urban population throughout the year. Nepal, the original name of Kathmandu Valley, was one of the famous urban centers of Asia in the historic time, which emerged as the main gateway of Indo-Tibet trade. This could be possible with knowledge, skill and management capabilities of then societies. Newars, the inhabitants of this valley, were endowed with the superb skills of managing resources, due to which the civilization in the Kathmandu Valley was possible. Lalitpur, sub-metropolitan city, is the second largest city in Kathmandu Valley, encompassing 15.43 square kilometer in area. The main town, popularly known as Yala in Newari and Patan in Nepali, is the main township on the north of municipal area that dated back more than 2 centuries. Rainwater also recharges the ponds, which assist in the running of Hities, due to which the summer season sees most of the water stone spouts providing water 3 to 4 months regularly, but water dries or decreases its level in other months.
पाटनको भूबनोट रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिङको लागि वर्षातको पानी सङ्कलनको लागि निकै उपयुक्त देखिन्छ। यो एउटा वरदानको रूपमा नै लिन सकिन्छ।
Geographically, Patan is best suited for harvesting rainwater, especially the southeastern part of Patan, which has lots of gravels in it, under which it has black clay, which is ball-shaped. The rainwater so collected in this, our ancestors have taken advantages of this. They were able to channelize the so collected waters to the Hities via ponds.
In the absence of ownerships, both at local level and city level, the traditional water supply system fell down slowly and gradually. The state became indifferent in understanding the traditional system. Among all, the weakest point of the city management from recent past is undermining of land use in general and urban land use in particular. The knowledge and skill of recharging groundwater to serve wells and Hities was established in earlier time, which slowly is beginning to elope from people's mind. It was reported that while laying the concrete hewn pipes crossing the flow path of the aquifers, they have removed the sand layer and replaced by the concrete pipes. Many also argue that during the construction, the traditional burnt clay channels of stone spouts were also broken. The second negative intervention into the system is the construction of large buildings which requires deep foundation, which knowingly or unknowingly destroys the channeling of water. Moreover, people are also digging personal well, which is disturbing the water flow, and some even have gone to the extent of selling the water dug out from these wells. For instance, a beautiful golden water spout which stood by history, Sundhara, doesn't have water flowing since recently.
What to do by just speaking? No one is bothered. Government should take main initiation rather than the locals.
Due to the digging of wells in the Patan industrial area, the water flowing here has stopped.
यो जल भण्डार हो। यो भूमिगत जल भण्डार यो भूमिगत जल भण्डारमा जब हाम्रा
This is an underground water storage from which our ancestors have distributed water using infiltration galleries. They also developed ponds above to collect rainwater for supplying water to these storages. And to ensure continuous flow of water, they constructed 16-kilometer long canals to bring water to these ponds for storages. This entire system of water management is what we understand as Hitie system.
Due to the youth initiatives of the Alco-Hiti area, the awareness has been hugely raised and has become an eye-opener to many.
5 वर्ष आएर 25 वर्षदेखि हामीले पानी एक थोपै दिएको छैन.
Until 5 years back, for the last 25 years, we didn't have the government distributing us water. The youths here decided to utilize the Hitie and came up with a proposal for its fair distribution. In the initial phase, 5 years back, we distributed water to 150 families and also later to 50 families of the nearby area. In this modern age, it is not possible to fetch water in small containers. Our plan has been an example for all about managing water system. We only use 10 hours a day to distribute water to 200 families, and remaining 14 hours we leave it to the ordinary public. If we can't collect the rainwater, all wells and Hities will die. We have built a rainwater collecting system a little top from here, through which water is filtered naturally and supplied to the Hitie.
The Hitie conservation became one of the major issues of Patan. They started thinking in a holistic way, considering traditional pukus.
For example, this Nupuku collects rainwater and water from Rajkulo, where it's stored. The local community and Lalitpur metropolitan city is trying to revive these ponds. As can we see now, after the revivals of ponds, it will once again help in giving back the lives to the Hities of Patan.
There is a need for coordinated action. Recently, community youths buried several private wells dug on the path of flow. These positive initiatives, however, should be guided by knowledge and wisdom to bring it to meaningful conclusion. The fascinating waterworks of Patan and rest of Kathmandu Valley are exemplary works of previous centuries which survived and serving even today. However, the technical knowledge as well as management skills was not continued, thereby bringing the system to the verge of extent in competition with irresistible urban pressure in the valley. The most important activities for the sustainability of these waterworks would be bringing awareness of the people, enhance the heated system to meet local water needs, and conserving pukus and aquifers that helps to maintain the system. Rainwater recharging to the pukus and aquifers is yet another areas requiring applied research. Hities cannot be alive if there is no flowing water. Therefore, conservation is a must. The social dimension is improving the system to cater present lifestyle, while sharing the resource throughout the cross-section the society, including the poor renters who are most dependent on this natural gift. The foundation of management was in water need and users, fueled by culture and religion, standing over belief and volunteerism rooted into communities and involved in festivities and rejoices.